Good night. Today I have the honor to present an activity related to the description about my daily life. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Diego Maldonado. I am 34 years old. And also today I have the opportunity to talk about some aspects related to the daily routine, activities that I have to develop each day in my job. And also, for example, I'm going to describe some aspects about options or could be sequentially activities that I did every day. First one, I have to say that I am perhaps independent worker. In that moment, I am working here in that town. The town is titled or named Cucutilla. If you don't know where it's located, Cucutilla is located between north of Santander and also Santander. It's a little town. In that part, for example, the weather is spectacular. It's amazing. Yeah, it's a tropical weather. On the other side, my schedule about the company that I'm working that part. First one, I am independent worker, right? Because my job or activities that I develop each day is about, for example, to report, for example, some tools, gadgets, right? Clean, for example, some rooms, obviously, for example, to take care of some important products. On the other hand, I have to say that I have to get at a quarter past 5, right? In that part, for example, in that moment, I have to prepare my breakfast. Obviously, I'm going to eat it, and after that, I prepare to the lunch. My routine in that airport, I start at that company from 6:30 to midday. I have a break time of 1 hour and a half, and also I come back after 2 p.m. and end it, or I end, for example, that activities 6 p.m. Continue with that representation. I'm living in that big house. I don't know, for example, if you can observe, this is the living room, right? And on the other side, for example, this is the kitchen. In that moment, I'm preparing, for example, my food for the dinner. Obviously, for example, here, this is the part. Oh, I'm going here. I'm going to turn off the lights. I don't know, for example, if I can observe the part. And this is the jar of playground, the clothes, and the other part behind of them, the house that I live in that moment, you will find, for example, a kind of mini forest where sometimes I can enjoy in my free time, or I left my pet to observe, look for any kind, for example, of plants or enjoy with the other pets. In that part, I'm going to answer how, for example, those options that I do, I can reinforce my daily life and also, for example, help me, for example, to increase my knowledge and perspective about the job. For example, I am a student of animation 3D. Due to some external factors, I couldn't to present the activities at time, right? Because of in that part we don't have enough connection. On the other hand, for example, the data are completely bad. Unfortunately, my laptop was damaged or not working very well, so it was left to the engineer in order, for example, to prepare it and repair it. Actually, I received it 2 weeks ago, and also, for example, I describe in my essay those kind of information. For that reason, I couldn't present the majority activities in that platforms related to the Sophia or Sena, Sophia Plus. I don't know, for example, what kind of aspects I have, for example, to talk about that part. In my free time, for example, I like, for example, to do sport. Sometimes I decide to take a trip or running, right, with my pets. I don't know, for example, I show them here. Okay, I have in the actually I have two pets. White dog part is a male. Oh, all of them are male, right? On the white animal, its name is White or Blanquito. Or the other part, for example, the other is Lucky. All of them, those pets, all the time, for example, stay near to me. And obviously, for example, I enjoy all the activities focusing about technology, animation, drawing, games, but in a virtual way. I have to say, for example, that process that I'm living related to the platform of Sophia Plus, in that part of the field about animation 3D is amazing, it's incredible, right? And is that part help me to reinforce my knowledge, expertise, and also, for example, to increase better my life or to have a quality life. I don't know, for example, what kind of perspective I will have for the future. The only thing that I have to say is I would like to end, right? This is the most important, that degree or that technology degree or career. And, and also, for example, that I have the option or possibility to work in that field. So that's all the information that I, for example, to describe about me, activity that I do on my free time, where I live, right? For example, I describe, for example, the type of job that I have. And that's all. Thank you so much. And I hope, for example, to receive some arguments, statements, for example, in that part, about, for example, some recommendation if I'm going, for example, to improve. Thank you so much, and see you for the next point, what activity to develop for the future. Goodbye.